What's up? It's Crazens back here again, and we are here with the Week 12 battle of the Tony's Game Show Network Draft League. Now, obviously, I didn't record this one live, and yeah, we're playing Dash again. We already beat him once earlier this season with a Hidden Power Flying Kangaskhan, which we used to take out his Buzzwole. Now we have that same Kangaskhan, actually, on this team, but unfortunately did not bring the Buzzwole this time, so we're not in luck. But anyway, I think we can still get this. Obviously, the only differences between his team last time and this time is that there's a Moltres Galar instead of a Buzzwole, and there's a what's that thing called? Turtonator instead of a Clefairy. Now, going into this, I was like, oh great, no Clefairy. That thing was a little bit of a problem for my team, so I was very happy to not have that. But unfortunately, I'm going to find out why we're not happy the Moltres came instead of the Clefairy. But anyway, so I'm going to lead with my Mega Kangaskhan. I'm hoping to catch a Heatran lead so I can just Earthquake it, or maybe even a Xatu lead if he wants to set up screens so I can just Thunder Punch it. But he leads with the Lopunny, and obviously I have to switch out. Don't want to catch a close combat, so we're going to do our 100% counter. Prince Royce, we do catch a close combat. We have to roost up because we would get two-shot if we switch into this again and didn't heal. So we do that. Now, fearing a Heat Wave, we're going to switch out from this Xatu into the Florges to take a Heat Wave. Here we go for a Moonblast, hoping to get some damage off, but he was at the light screen, so obviously we don't do as much as we would have otherwise. And he also appears to be max speed F from that. So here he goes into the Moltres. I switch out into Sophia AR, hoping to do some more damage to that Xatu. But here, I'm afraid he's weakness policy, so I don't want to hit him with a Thunder Punch. So I switch out into Enrique Iglesias. I trick him because I still think he's weakness policy. It turns out he was Salak Berry, and now he's locked into Hurricane at +1 speed, and my whole team dies. So this is not great. We're going to have to dodge some Hurricanes. But luckily, we do have Prince Royce here who can take one, defog the screens, and at least give us a chance to hit him. And luckily, Prince Royce dodges a Hurricane, heals himself up with Roost, and now we're looking pretty good, except that we have a full health Moltres sitting in front of us. So here goes for another Hurricane, obviously. We hit with the Brave Bird, live on 2%, and here we Roost, which is a bad play, because if he hit either this Hurricane or the next, we would have died. But luckily, Prince Royce is nimble, dodges both, and roosts up again. Then we're going to go for obviously another Brave Bird, keep trying to chip this down, keep testing our luck. So he misses another Hurricane, obviously, which this is all pretty unfortunate for him. But I guess this is why you run Air Slash instead of Hurricane. So here he's obviously not going to be able to kill us here at the last one. And we are going to, if we don't get fully confused, which we don't, we're able to knock out the Goth Bird, and Crisis is averted somewhat, but that was pretty much a 1-for-2 trade, and it does allow the Heatran in. So we have to go here in Diatana. We're going to take a Magma Storm, and take however much damage that was, 35% or so, and we're trapped now. But luckily we have the HP ground, so we can chunk this thing, and we're EV'd to be faster than a Heatran. If it doesn't have any speed. He obviously just set up Stealth Rocks, not expecting the Hidden Power Ground. So we're just going to go for it again, try to knock this thing out. Actually, no, I think we predicted this. Yeah, we did predict this. Wow, look how good we are. And we went for the Moonblast, knocking that, because we didn't want to let the Xatu in to set up screens again. Here, obviously, Light logically switches into the Toxapex to eat up the Moonblast. And here I think we go into our Samurott, because, no we don't. We go into the Dragapult, because we didn't think he would Toxic here. We thought he would Toxic Spikes. And unfortunately, he actually Toxic'd, and this is a setup Dragapult, so that was not great. So we go back into Fortress because we kind of want to heal Bell, I think. Or maybe we had Aromatherapy. But either way, we kind of wanted to heal that Toxic up. So we're going to Synthesis up. We're going to get Toxic ourselves, which is okay because we have Aromatherapy. So we're going to Aromatherapy ourselves here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we Aromatherapy. Get rid of Dragapult and what's this thing's called? Florges' poisons. Now we're going to try to use our Hidden Power Ground to just chip this guy down. But obviously, since it's the most bulky thing ever, we're not going to be able to do that. And it is able to toxic us again. So we go Samurott, knowing he's probably not going to click toxic again. And he does click recover, which is great for us, because now we're able to show off this awesome Samurott set that we have, which is block Samurott. And this is designed to trap and beat toxic effects. So we have block, we have taunt to stop the toxic and recover. And then we have hidden power ground to chip down toxic effects. So, and obviously hidden power ground because it's special. So we don't have to worry about getting burned by a scald. So this was actually a pretty heat set, if I do say so myself. And so we were able to here, since block never ends, we were able to just keep in the toxic specs and break it down with hidden power ground. Yeah, here we knock it out. And obviously we don't get burned by the scalds, which is nice. So here he's going to go into his low punny because this pretty much claims a kill at this point. And I just decided to sack Skarmory because it had defog on it. And so there's obviously no way to get the rocks off to save it. So we're going to Dragon Bolt and hoping we're not actually faster than him, but we hoped he would think we were and not go for the close combat there. Or I guess I hoped. But he unfortunately did. And we get a Dragon Dance up, but unfortunately he's going to be able to, just switch this out, go into his Xatu. And since we're at such a low health, he's going to just be able to pick us off with Fake Out from that low punny. Yeah, that didn't work out quite how I wanted. I would have just Psychic Fanged if I would have thought he was going to stay in. But anyway, we get to go into our Itana here because we know we live a hit because we're a lot of defense investment. And we are able to just knock this thing out with a Moonblast. So here it's down to his last two Pokemon, and the most scary of these is the Turtonator. And I'm not really sure why he went into this thing first, but he does sack it to the hidden power ground. Nice to get Florges another KO. Obviously he asked if it was max defense Florges there, which it was mostly max defense Florges. Enough to eat some hit that I don't remember. But here we're able to go into our Kangaskhan because it was what was able to do the most damage to this thing. He does Shell Smash, but he would have had to have Draco Meteor to knock us out. And if he dropped his special attack back down to neutral, he actually probably could have knocked us out with Fire Blast, but he didn't have that either. But if he knocked his special attack down to neutral, Samurott could have lived a hit and knocked him out. So, yeah. And we are going to win that one nice and 2-0. And with that, we finish off our season 11-1. And we take the 1 seed in the playoffs. So we will be back with our playoff match, which will be against whoever wins in the first round. But I'll be honest, I'm recording this after that playoff match already happened, and we will be playing Dash again. So it will be another rematch against Dash. We've beaten him twice in the regular season. It's going to be best out of 3, so we got to beat him twice again. And they've been some very close matches, so we're going to have to do our best to win those. But until then, we'll see you guys.